You ever looked at a picture you've taken and think to yourself, I just wish I had a better camera, then my shots would actually look good. It's the single biggest lie in photography. You see, we all fall for it. We can't help but want that brand new piece of gear, the AI autofocus, the 50 megapixels. When are you gonna stop? And what can we do to actually take better photos? You know, camera companies are really good at marketing. Same with influencers. They make it seem like you need the new piece of gear. You need the better camera before you start taking those amazing scenic shots. A good camera in bad light is not gonna outperform a bad camera in good light. It's just not true. Right now I'm in the mountains, and honestly, I'm pretty much using only one lens. You see, if there's one thing I've learned, lighting is everything. One of the things I do is I always pay attention to the direction of the lighting. Is it soft and diffused, or is it harsh, creating big shadows? If it's harsh, I'll look for shade and backlight my subject. If it's golden hour, I'll shoot anything because everything looks good in golden light. On this hike, the light is harsh, so I'm working with what I've got, and I challenge you to do the same. Second to light, composition is hands down the most important part. And it's honestly where I think most people fall short. Lots of people take pictures in golden hour because it's pretty and they can see how it's pretty. But composition is more invisible. When I'm composing a shot, I look for leading lines, like trails, tree branches, even rivers. I mean, even tree branches. You see, the big thing I'm looking for is finding balance. What do I mean by that? Does the frame feel like it's weighted evenly from side to side, top to bottom? I'm always looking to have a clear subject and making that subject stand out. You don't need to overthink it. All the stuff I'm explaining is honestly very simple. You just need to practice. Just move around, shoot from low angles, high angles, shoot through a tree, and eventually you'll see what works. There's really no shortcut to it. You've got a story to tell. Technically, a good looking photo just aesthetically doesn't mean it's a good photo. There's so many people I've talked to who think they've taken great photos and they show me a golden hour shot of the sky. Sure, it's a beautiful photo, but I've seen so many photos like it, flat, and it doesn't really tell me what's going on. You can argue that's the beauty of it, but that's not what storytelling is. You want to ask yourself this: what kind of story am I looking to tell through the shot? It could be the scale of the mountains, it could be the movement of the river, maybe even the peacefulness of a forest. When you focus on the story, the technical side of the photography kind of goes away and you focus on the shot itself and your photos become meaningful. Look, all I'm trying to say is gear is just a tool. A better pen won't make you a better writer, just like a good camera won't make you a good photographer. You want to stop thinking about what you have and instead of think, what can I do with the things I have? Just think creatively. Creativity comes from limitation and just exploring things, being exposed to different conditions and other photographers' work. You need to see what's out there. If you want to start improving today, start light. Go out into the forest, go out in the city, and focus on one kind of subject. People, cars, buildings, and try going at different times of the day. And notice how light changes the mood. You don't even need to start thinking about editing. There's so many YouTubers, there's so many content creators that'll say, this preset will transform your photos. And it will, only if you have the good lighting, the composition, and the story. If you're constantly waiting for the newest piece of gear to come out, or waiting for the perfect opportunity, that perfect trip, you'll never actually learn how to use the things you already have. See you in the next one.